A major interstate shut down this morning, and it's not likely to open anytime soon.
We have team coverage of the deadly industrial accident with Christy Davis and Andrew Setters, as well as a look at how it's going to affect the morning commute.
Let's begin things with Christy Davis breaking down what happened. Christy, good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. I'm going to step out of the way so you can get a look. It's almost an unreal view. You can see that whole section of the old Hopple Street Bridge completely gone. I mean, it's just absolutely collapsed there. That pancake collapse that came down on top of the tractor trailer. Really hard to believe that the driver of that truck survived without any life-threatening injuries. But the police chief, Jeffrey Blackwell, did tell WLWT News 5 that tractor trailer was only seconds away from being completely crushed by that slab of falling concrete. That driver, again, made it out with non-life-threatening injuries. However, a construction worker did die when that section of bridge came down. This all happened around 10:30 last night as crews worked to take down the old Hopple Street Bridge. That's when the collapse happened, and we're told the tractor trailer came into contact with that concrete just as it was coming down. People living near the area, however, said they felt the impact of those tons of concrete hitting the ground.
I just heard a loud thud and the house shook. It felt like an earthquake. It shook hard enough to where I'm sure the whole neighborhood felt it.
It just looks like the part of the bridge that they're going to be eventually taking down anyway had just collapsed over top of 75. There's a backhoe on there. Yeah. But it just, in my opinion, it looks like maybe that had something to do with the bridge falling. So.
The construction worker who died, his body was recovered at about 3 o'clock this morning, but there really is no word yet on what caused this collapse. So as crews work to clear the concrete from the roadway and try and figure out what happened, they're asking that any driver that can avoid this section of 75 do so. Reporting live for 75, Christy Davis, WLWT News 5.
All right, Christy, thank you. Now, city officials are working to get the interstate opened as quickly as possible.
But as Andrew Setters explains, the accident has a far-reaching impact than just Cincinnati. Andrew, good morning. Bring us up to date.
Yeah, you realize just how vital Interstate 75 is when you realize how strange it looks to see no traffic moving on it. We are looking southbound here on South 75 at the accident scene right here at the Hopple Street exit. All the reasons we've heard about why it's so critical to replace the Brent Spence Bridge will be proven in the next few days with the 75 partially closed. The interstate's a major north-south artery for this part of the country. America moves by truck, and a lot of those trucks move on I-75. This has far-reaching implications for more than just traffic as well. Investigators will be working to figure out exactly why this happened. Was there something specific to this span or this work that was going on here? Or was this accident that happened here something that could be repeated when similar demolition work is taking place in other areas? I mean, it's not just city, but state, maybe even federal investigators could be involved.
Our teams are here surveying the situation, conducting the necessary investigations. We will work with the State Department of Transportation as this thing unfolds.
All commercial vehicles will now have to use I-71 and 275 to get around the greater Cincinnati area unless they're delivering within the 275 loop. For all other drivers, if you're heading east on 74, you'll be rerouted onto North 75 or onto the Colerain-Beekman exit. If you're driving south on I-75, you'll detour onto westbound I-74. This is being referred to as a workplace accident by the city that would presumably get federal agencies like OSHA involved looking into what happened here. A lot of people who want questions answered about why this accident occurred, and a lot of people who travel I-75 wondering just how long this will be shut down. The estimate is 2 days right now by the city. Reporting live, Andrew Setters, WLWT News 5.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Let's check in with Kyla Woods and get the latest on the situation. Kyla, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. So you have some options here. As Andrew just mentioned, you will be diverted if you make it down 75 near I-74. So they're going to direct you westbound. You could use that way. I mean, it's going to get pretty backed up, especially once we get later in the morning. We get a lot more traffic out there. Here's a look at 74 and Elmore. Traffic still moving along pretty well, both east and westbound. So this is just west of the I-75 interchange. Again, to the maps, we're not seeing too many yellow spots pop up, but again, it's a huge thoroughfare. As Andrew said, it's very telling when you're not seeing any traffic moving through I-75. I think it will be a bigger issue later this morning once we get a lot more traffic out there. We're going to see those delays. 75 here near the lateral, Mitchell, if you want to hop off there or take the lateral eastbound over to I-71, or even just to Reading Road and take that southbound, that may be a better alternate for you there. But again, you will see some delays later this morning. We'll continue to keep you posted. Mark?
All right, Kyla, thank you. And WLWT will continue to lead the way on this story as it develops with team coverage. We'll have live updates until 7 on the air, and look for continuous updates on our website at WLWT.com.